Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I have a reading for you for the period of the 1st of September all the way through to the 8th. Now, Capricorn, this is just as important a time for you. This September is really an important time for you guys, just as it is for the Virgo. There is a lot of real life-changing energy that is associated to this time. Just the way that the planets are moving, things will really, really change. I mean, you'll find that this time of year, this season in particular, you are functioning at 1 bajillion%. Okay? So what have we got? We've got Mercury and Mars both going into your fellow Earth sister sign, Virgo. And this is a good time for being very analytical with what is and what isn't working, cutting off losses wherever, and rebuilding, just rebuilding a stronger structure, I want to say. We've got then Saturn going into Capricorn on the 6th, okay? And this is really going to be a time of bringing it back to basics. Saturn loves a bit of simplicity and it likes to get things done. It's always more like quality over quantity. It's all about just keeping the eye on the prize and making sure that the work that we're doing may be hard work, but that's what Saturn considers earned. Okay? Hard work will pay off. And I think you will find that generally in this time where there would have been people not getting their due, the things that they deserve for all the hard work they've been putting in, I think that you will find that this time really brings a truth to that. Rewards so come with effort. And it's a very, very good time to gain control over our own desires and just try and see where they're good for us and where they're actually not. There might be a little bit of a need to control other people. Just try not to do that. And the goat, it's a steady-footed time. They like to take their time as well. So make sure you're doing stuff, whatever you're doing, you are, really sure and really confident. And take your time if you need to, but do things properly. On the 7th, we've got Mercury in Virgo, trining Uranus in Taurus, and Saturn in Capricorn. Okay, and this is going to be a time about just going for what you want to go for, no approval needed from anyone. It is a good time to build some structures that will bear longevity. This is a really good time to see where you can reduce waste and frivolity in your life and what you can do to make sure that you're obtaining those dreams, those things that you are wishing about. Good motivators for this time, like Capricorn, is looking, where am I going to lose? Where am I going to have lack? And Virgos, Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorns, we're all the same. We love stability. We love structure. And even when life can present itself as a bit of an uphill battle, I always think Earth signs win through. It's all that heavy energy that likes to create order out of chaos. It's all that real grounded energy that doesn't need to be flighty with its expectations. I think with this season, it's about fight or flight. Really perseverance, going for it, giving it everything you got, and knowing that good is going to come out of it. Capricorns are so disciplined as well. And it's like Virgos. These work so well together because they understand that there is no shortcuts to quality. There is no faking it, if you will. You got to put in the hours, you got to put in the work, and you will get there if you are in it to understand that this is not a time for like looking at reckless abandon or reckless pleasures or things that are only going to get you so far. I think Saturn coming home ain't going to allow none of that. It's not going to let you get away with it. You know, it's really a time of integrity as well. And I think it's really is going to sit well with Capricorn because it defines the very essence of that. I know if I don't push through and if I don't survive, I'm going to lose. And earth signs live with that. And a lot of people don't understand that. And that's okay. That's their own thing. But earth signs get it. Survival is key. Okay, this is how earth signs are driven. We are built to survive. And it is because of that primal survival nature of ours, we're good at organization. We're good at analytics. We're good at being able to put one foot in front of the other to move things forward, to get projects off, working and on the way. Bottom of the deck, I have the Hangman for you guys. Let's see what I have for you guys this week. Okay, so I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I have the Seven of Cups. I have the Page of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Hangman. And under that, I have the Star and I have the World. Okay, right. Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in reverse. I was trying not to do a love reading, but I guess this is gonna have to be a love reading. Scarcity in love. A real confusion in love. I think, Capricorn, this might be a time now for you to understand that if your cups are in reverse and it's not pushing forward with the Knight, this might not be the time for love because there's so much other things, so much other work that needs to be done. You seem to be working on a project. There seems to be a concept, some hopes and dreams, some wishes, and until you don't actually get this out of dream state mode and actual into creation mode, I don't think relationships are going to be flowing as easily or as naturally as they should be. This kind of watery here 1 minute, gone the next is really just a distraction. And I think this really means you guys kind of need to focus on building something tangible. And while things are still in their dream phase, it doesn't look like you're really going to be moving with the right kind of powerful motivation that you need. And I've got here the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, okay? Communication is really going to influence this time for you. And I think you need to make sure that your communication is as discerning, as legitimate, perhaps a little bit detached as Saturn is as possible. Because as we said, what are we valuing? What is it that we value in our life? How can we get organized with finances? How can we get organized with job structures, with hopes, ambitions, and dreams, things that you don't need to look to others for, things that you're going to have to create within yourself? And there's got to be a certain element of cold, detached discernment in order to get these projects underway. And I don't need to tell Capricorn to be cold and detached, but what I will say is that there is a lot of work to be done. And I think that this season really requires you guys to get your head down. And I think you'll find it really quite easy. I have here the Page of Pentacles. So where is it that you have been working really hard and you haven't really seen the rewards? The rewards have been delayed and it has had you feeling quite small. I want to say with Saturn in your sign, this is the opportunity to grow, to strengthen your projects, develop yourself. Stop seeing yourself as a page. But I think this time of year with Saturn going into your sign will give you the rewards that you finally deserve. You've just got to make sure that you're running as organized, as, structure and order oriented as you guys are. I have the Hangman in reverse. I really don't think that there is any need to be fearful, I think that'll have you bound and stuck. And I don't think Saturn is that kind of energy. It may be slow moving, yes, but it does ask us to create some sort of, order out of chaos. Take some time to illuminate what it is that you wish to achieve, Capricorn, and how you can go about obtaining the world, how you can turn the dream into the world. Like, it's no longer imagination, it's actually real, it's actually tangible. Okay, perseverance. The star. Aquarius, possibly. Is there an Aquarian in your life right now? Either way, it looks as if there are rewards to be had, Capricorn, and it is only right that you maintain the effort, the perseverance, the clarity of thought that Saturn will bring you, okay? If you start small and you work hard, there's no reason why it can't be as big as you'd like it to be, as big as you've dreamt it to be, Capricorn. Be humble with your efforts, okay? No flighty, over-the-top, demanding behavior. Try and be as fair and as, I'm not saying look for other people's approval. By no means, that is not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is try and bear things in perspective, and I don't see why this time won't give you the rewards that you deserve. A lot of people will be getting the rewards that they deserve because that's just how Saturn rolls. Communication, I think, needs to be cut off, I think, from situations that you will find are not sitting well with you right now. This is too watery. It's gonna create a lot of mud, and you don't have time for that kind of distraction. I think you want to keep everything as clean and as clerical and, clean cut as possible. Capricorn, what a beautiful, beautiful month September is going to be for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will have a Virgo new moon video up before the end of this week. Thank you for joining me. Take good care of yourselves, and I shall see you again next week.